everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is one of your favourite videos. Thanks for that, dude. So today is one of your favourite videos, which is a weekly vlog, so a week in the life of me, basically. You guys seem to love these videos and I don't know why, but I will keep bringing them to you as long as you love them. So for this week I have a bit of standby. I've got standby blocks, I've got airport standby and home standby, but there's also a little spanner in the works here. I'm feeling a little bit stressed today. The reason for that is because it's my annual recurrence tomorrow. It's the 3 days of the year that I absolutely dread because it's exams, and Chloe and exams just don't work, and I know the answers. I just put too much pressure on myself, but I've been spending the last God knows how long revising for this day. So tomorrow is just like a training refresher day, and then Tuesday is the big day of the exams. So I hope it goes well. Just need to stay relaxed, calm. But I've booked a hotel for myself Monday night to Tuesday, just so I don't have too much pressure to drive back home. It's just tomorrow morning I'm going to be waking up super early, so... So I'm going to be spending the morning packing for that night away, and it's going to be slightly different to my normal packing routine. I don't know if I've ever done a packing video on my channel before. I think I've only ever done it on my TikTok, so it'd be nice to actually spend a bit of time and go into a bit more depth about what I'm packing, but slightly differently to a normal trip. Right, my case is out ready. I've had to take all of my nice stuff out, my bikini and everything. Oh, I'm so stressed. But anyway, we're gonna get packing now and I'll show you after what I've put in there. I've been off for like a week and I've genuinely forgotten how to pack. I've never had to refer to my checklist this much. My case is all packed now. As you saw, it took a little while because I didn't actually know what to pack because this is out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I will show you everything I put in my case. So most importantly, I put my laptop because I'm going to be using that. Ignore the washing machine. It just likes to attention seek. So yeah, my laptop in there for revising, of course. On top I've got a coat because it's supposed to be super cold and snowy in London right now. Of course it is when I have to drive down. Hairspray. I've got my scarf, retainer, my camera charger because that's important for this vlog. I have my brush for my hair. Underneath all this I've got my work top and some tights, just spare. I've got some trainers here, and underneath my trainers I've got some pyjamas. This is my makeup bag. In my makeup bag I have all my hair stuff, some wet wipes, makeup, pretty much everything I'll need just to pull out my case and get ready with in the morning. So next door to all of that I have a just jumper and some jeans, so I can pop that on to go and pop to the Asda next door after day one to get some dinner. And underneath that I have a handbag just so I can shove my purse and that in there when I go to Asda. So yeah, that is everything I have packed for my recurrent. Yeah, that took a lot of thought actually compared to normal. You're probably thinking, Chloe, you forgot shower gel, toothpaste. So basically I have standby straight away after my recurrence, so I literally have time to change over a few things in my case basically. So I'm keeping everything in my liquids bag and just putting it into my topper case, and this is the bag that I will be bringing around the training centre with me that just has all of my books. Flat shoes, as we have to wear our flat shoes when we are training for safety, obviously we can't go running around in heels. And yeah, I just kind of keep everything in there. It just makes it easier. I don't want to keep, you know, changing things out of there and then forgetting things for future flights. So yeah, inside my topper bag I've also got my razor and my toothbrush, which will also be coming with me to the hotel. So yeah, that's pretty much me packed now for Recurrent. So just tell you what I put in here. So in here, I put in my liquids bag. I have as well, I'll show you. I made these notebooks. Yeah, everything is in there. I wanted to make these. I spent probably about 2 months making these just to have them every year so I can just pull them out, read through them, and it would just help me a lot. I think that's the best way I can revise for Recurrent. So I'm going to pop these in there as well as I got my flat shoes, as I said. I've also got my water bottle. I'm bringing my scarf as well because it's going to be super cold. And yeah, I'm just going to make myself a packed lunch for tomorrow as well. I'm really pleased with how everything turned out with my packing. I was a little bit worried I was going to have to shuffle too many things around, as everything in my bags has its place for flights. So when I pack, I literally just have to pack a case. My topper bag stays as it is. My passport, shoes, everything for the flight stays in there. But the fact that I've had to jiggle a few things around a little bit makes me a little bit uneasy. I'm just a bit worried that I'm going to forget things for my standby duties following on from Recurrent, so I really hope I don't. We've set reminders on my phone so I don't, but yeah, hopefully I don't. But now I'm going to make myself a packed lunch for tomorrow. And breakfast is served. But I just wanted to say these are some of the best things you can get from Just Roll is the make your own pan of chocolate. They're so good when they're fresh, so I cannot wait to eat one. So I realised I've been banging on and on all vlog about Recurrent, and probably a lot of you who are watching don't know what Recurrent is. So for those of you that don't, I'll explain it to you very quickly. So basically every year we have to go through 2 or 3 days of exams and retraining. Basically a very condensed version of the initial training we go through when we first become cabin crew, which is a 6-week training program. So yeah, we do a 2 to 3 day exams and training, basically going over the things that we don't normally experience day to day as cabin crew. So that includes things like emergency evacuations, dealing with a fire, dealing with medical situations. So it just helps us, you know, keep on top of the knowledge that we learned when we first became cabin crew. So it's very important, and it's also important to keep our aircraft licenses as well, as if we don't go through the training we aren't able to continue flying on the aircrafts we're trained on. So yeah, it's very important training. It's a lot of pressure. Last year I did fail a couple of exams because I was just I was so stressed and I put too much pressure on myself. So this year I'm going to stay calm, take my time, not rush. I think that's the one thing I get panicky about, is when I see people finishing their exams and I'm like, I'm not even finished like my 2nd or 3rd exam. Like, why is everyone finished? And I end up rushing it and not reading the questions. You know where this is going. So yeah, this year I've given myself a good talking to, and we're going to pass. We're going to. And I, of course, will let you know in this vlog. So yeah. That's basically the gist of Recurrent. So the only other thing I'm doing for the rest of the day is revising for Recurrent. And I don't want to do too much because otherwise my brain will just be fried. And we're going to have a journey to the tip because we have so much rubbish to take out. And we had to book a slot because obviously with coronavirus, they're only letting a certain few people into the tip. So yeah, I will bring you along to the tip when we go in a few hours. What the hell? You can't be. Oh, that was effort. To be fair, though, Vic's done more work than I have, so... This is a well-deserved biscuit after that tip run. I didn't get much footage, like, I think 2 clips, because it was literally get there, out the car, on it, get everything out the car, throw it where it needs to go, separate all the recycling, and go. So... yeah, as I said, Vic did most of the work, bless him. And I kind of like broke up the cardboard and did all the bits that I could manage. So yeah, props to him for helping me out. So yeah, I feel like we've had a productive day so far. And now I'm going to carry on with my revision. Setting an alarm for 4 AM actually hurts my soul. I can just feel how hard it's going to be to get up tomorrow morning. Because I woke up at like 11, I think it was 10:30, 11 this morning, I really wanted to get up a bit earlier than I did, just so I got prepared for tomorrow's wake up, so I could go to bed a bit earlier. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be asleep by 8 o'clock this evening, I'll tell you that. And if I am, my body will think it's a nap, so I'll end up waking up at like 11, 12 o'clock and not being able to go back to sleep, because this has happened before, and trying to get through a duty on that little sleep, it's tough. It's so tough. Talk about entitled. So I'm here, ready to start training. It's 6:37 in the morning. I only managed to get about 4 hours of sleep last night. I just couldn't. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was just tossing and turning from about 8 till midnight. I feel alright now, but I know I won't be in like 6 hours time. As soon as it gets to lunchtime, I will be dead. So yeah, I'll come back to you a bit later once day one is finished, and I will probably be in the hotel at that point when I come back to you. Oh my god, I'm so cold. So sorry the last clip ended really abruptly. My camera died, but I was also extremely cold, so I just wanted to get to the hotel. So I'm here, and yeah, it's actually a really nice room. I only paid like £35 I think for this room for one night, which is really good for London prices, and it's just a Premier Inn, so cheap and cheerful. So yeah, I have just ordered myself a Uber Eats because I'm actually hungry. It's 5 o'clock, so it's quite early compared to when I normally have dinner. But if I eat now, it just means I can then revise, chill out, have a bath. Just, yeah, get an early night because I was up super early this morning. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep when you're trying to pay attention to theory lessons. It's just, it's tough. So yeah, I also wanted to pop to Asda, which is next door, to go get myself a sandwich for lunch tomorrow, but it's so cold outside and it's snowing, so I'm really against the idea. So yeah, I think I'm going to eat my Uber Eats and just see how I feel afterwards. So yeah, just a little update from today. I had a really good day actually. Everyone in my training group is really good, really supportive, which is so important for Recurrent. You don't even realise having a supportive group that you can just feel relaxed around is so important. But today we didn't have any exams, which was good. It was just more practical, making sure we are competent enough with like fire training and evacuation training. It was just like a nice slow introduction into Recurrent again, because a lot has changed this year within my airline that I needed to adapt to. So yeah, everyone's really understanding about it, which is great. So yeah, tomorrow's the big day of the exams, so hopefully everything goes well. That was the quickest Uber Eats order I've ever received. It probably came in about 10 minutes, and I am so excited. For those of you that are interested, I'll show you my typical KFC order. So this is my KFC order when I'm feeling extra hungry. So I just get a fillet burger box meal. So fillet burger, fries. You always get a piece of chicken with a box meal, but I always replace the piece of chicken with 2 hot wings instead. Then for my side, I choose a gravy. And if I'm feeling extra hungry, which I am today, I get a sweet corn. And for my drink, I just have a Pepsi. It's just easy to wash down a KFC with. Sometimes I get a Crush'em actually, because it acts as a drink and a dessert as well, if you get what I mean. If you don't get gravy with your KFC, I'm sorry, but we can't be friends. Gravy is a must with KFC. I could literally drink it on its own. I've hit a brick wall now. I've had my food. I'm content. And now all I need is a bath, and I will be the happiest person alive, because that is all I've been wanting all day, is a bath. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have my bath, revise in the bath, and get an early night, because that will be the best thing for me, and I think the best way to get the most out of my brain tomorrow. So yeah, if I don't manage to check in with you the rest of the day, then I will see you tomorrow. After a very quality night's sleep, I'm here for Recurrent day 2, and I'm actually excited to get it done, and I'm feeling very positive. So to keep me going, I got the goods, and the goods consists of a white chocolate mocha frappuccino, which is my go-to Starbucks order at the moment. And I did try it with hazelnut syrup the other day, and it tasted like a Ferrero Rocher. No joke. So if you want to try something different, give that a go. I definitely recommend it. So I don't normally have my frappuccinos coffee based, but today's one is substantially good. I think the most I'll go in terms of coffee is like an iced coffee or frappuccino, but whoever made it today did a quality job. So that's a fantastic start to my day. So yeah, today will be exactly the same as yesterday. I will not be able to film inside the training centre for obvious reasons. I need to focus on Recurrent, as it's very important and I really want to pass. So I will come back to you later on, probably when I'm home, to let you know how I got on, and fingers crossed I pass everything first time. Hey guys, so it's been a fair few hours since I finished my Recurrent. I just wanted to get straight home because I was super tired. And yeah, just overall today didn't really go as well as I'd hoped it would. No, I'm joking. I passed everything. And to top it all off, I got 100% on every exam. So that made me so happy, which was a real confidence booster as well. So yeah, I'm currently in the car, waiting for Vic to get out of Asda because he wanted to get a few snacks. And I'm currently in my pajamas because it's the only thing I feel like wearing right now, and it's not entirely appropriate to go into Asda in a onesie. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stay awake for as long as I can, because I have to be up around 8 for airport standby tomorrow. So I don't mind having airport standby because at least I get paid for it, whereas on home standby you don't. But it just feels about double the time you're sat there than you actually are. My airport standby isn't too bad, it's 6 hours tomorrow. However, I need to fill my time with something other than just sat scrolling through social media and TikTok. So, and then the day after my airport standby, I was supposed to have 3 home standbys. However, I got a trip instead, which is exciting. I'm off to Washington DC, which is somewhere I've never been before, but it's supposed to be so cold, even colder than here, and it's supposed to chuck it down with snow. So I'm kind of hoping I don't get cold tomorrow, which then takes me off my Washington trip. So yeah, that is my next week ahead. It's quite nice to have something to look forward to, actually. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, let me know in the comments below if there's any new series that you think I should watch on my standbys. Only because I know I'm probably going to have quite a few standbys over the next few months with the flying schedule being so all over the place. So I've watched Bridgerton, I loved that. I've watched The Crown. What else have I watched? I don't really know what else I've watched. I've watched quite a few series, but yeah, let me know some good ones in the comments that you guys have enjoyed that I can watch on my standbys to pass the time. Hey guys, so it's the morning of my standby. I'm going to try and be quiet because there's still a few people in my house asleep. I'm Vic. Just got my cases all together. I'm all ready to go. My hair and makeup's done. So I just got to get my uniform on and then I can set off to the airport for my standby, which starts at 12 and it's till 6 in the evening. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually okay. I will keep myself busy. I just really hope I'm not cold today because it always just seems the way that if you don't want to be cold, you're cold, and if you want to be cold, you're not. So yeah, I really want to go to Washington tomorrow, so I really hope I don't get cold. And I think it's more of a chance that I won't get cold because a lot of people are on standby at the moment. So yeah, my case is all ready to go. And I'll just show you my hair actually. I don't know where I've shown you how I do my hair for work. So ever since I had my hair cut in December, when I had it dyed after the second lockdown, I had a good, I think 2 inches off my hair because I had so much dead hair on the ends of my hair that it just needed to go. And I used to do my hair in this like vintage low updo plaited kind of thing, which I showed you a few months ago, I think, near the start of when I first created my channel. It was quite time consuming, but it was a lot more time consuming than this hairstyle, so I'll just show you in the mirror. So yeah, I basically do a ponytail, and then I plait the ponytail into two, just wrap it around each other, tie that together, and then I use bobby pins to get a lot of the baby hairs tucked into the bun, and then I pop a scrunchie around the bun. It's easy, it literally takes me like less than 2 minutes to do, and I got ready within half an hour today, which is a record. I swear I get quicker and quicker at getting ready, which is a good thing. And I decided not to put mascara on today because I find when I'm wearing mascara I just get really uncomfortable. I wore it for training because obviously uniform standards are very important for training, but for standby I like to go there with no mascara on, and then if I'm cold I can quickly pop some on, ready for my duty. So I think I'm gonna get dressed now and head on my way because I need to scrape my car because it's freezing outside. My car is completely iced over.
Hey guys, so I'm about 40 minutes into my standby. Still no call, but I'm so bored. I'm trying to be careful about how much phone battery I go through because the plugs near me are not working, so that's a problem. And yeah, I'm limited to what I can show you guys, so this is about as much of me that you'll be seeing today. I decided to move location, and I'm halfway through now. I'm still here. So I've currently got an hour left of standby, and that excites me a lot. I was just in the loo because I was dying for a wee. But I'm in the middle of watching a documentary on Netflix that came out today called The Vanishing in the Cecil Hotel. And it's a documentary about the murder of Alyssa Lamb, and I'm hooked. So that's passed the time really quickly. So I literally spoke to you guys like 15 minutes ago. So yeah, basically they rang me literally just after I spoke to you. And I kind of like thought, really? They're gonna ring me that close to the end of my standby to tell me I could go home. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Good morning everyone. Let's go to Washington DC. So I'm in Washington now. I'm very happy to be here. It was actually quite a long flight, one of the longest flights I've done in a long time actually. It was almost 7.5 hours, so yeah, it felt like a long time, but the flight was extremely quiet, so I think that didn't help. But yeah, I'm so grateful to be in the hotel now. I've just had a shower, so I'm all fresh, I'm ready for bed. It's currently, I think it's around 10 o'clock at night here now, so that is 3 a.m. at home, so I'm gonna get into bed and I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. We've all kind of made a group chat, all of the crew. So when we wake up, we're going to arrange something. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow is a jam-packed day full of touristy things. I hope the crew really want to go out and do something. I really want to go and see the White House and get a few pictures for the Instagram because I have not posted on there in so long. But yeah, I'm going to get to bed now because I'm shattered. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning everyone. So yeah, I literally woke up about 5 minutes ago and I sprung out of bed. Normally it takes me a good few alarms to wake up, but I just sprung out of bed, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, and I'm ready for the day. I've just noticed, I'm gonna put my glasses on just to make sure, but I think I can see Washington DC in the distance. Yeah, that is Washington DC in the distance. But yeah, as I mentioned last night, we're staying just on the outskirts. But I do believe that we are going to go into the city today. If not, I'm actually returning here next week, so there is a second opportunity to go in there. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for all the other crew to wake up and then we are going to arrange something. I'll just show you my hotel room quickly because I feel like a lot of you are quite interested in where I stay, as we do stay in quite
good quality hotels. So as you walk in, there's like a little hallway area and there's a wardrobe just in there which has my uniform in, which I'm not going to show you. To the left, walk in and there's a bathroom, so you have like a nice big sink basin to put all your stuff. This is pretty much standard in most hotels we stay in America. Toilet, shower and a bath, but the baths, I don't know if you can see on camera, are ridiculously shallow. Like, I can't even show you. If I stand in it, I don't know if you can see, my knees are still not covered, so having a shallow bath is just not it. The best baths I've ever had are in Dubai and Hong Kong. They were such deep baths, and that was one of the most enjoyable bathing moments of my life. Anyway, moving on. So you walk through the hallway and you've got like a TV unit here, and there's like a, I think, yeah, you get a safe to put your personal stuff in and a fridge. And then there's like a tea coffee making station there with some drawers. Although I don't use the coffee machines to make tea. I have in the past and it's dreadful. But anyway, bedside tables there, and it's a humongous bed. Like, that is ridiculous, you know, but I ain't complaining. I had such a good night's sleep last night, it was insane. Chair and full-length mirror in the corner, just for decoration, I think. We've also got over here desk that I just put stuff on, and my suitcase is over there. And yeah, a humongous window, as you saw, where we have a fantastic view. I'm on floor 10, so yeah, it is quite a good view of the surrounding area and the city. But it is going to be a super cold day today. I'm going to have a look at the weather in a second, actually. At the moment, it's supposed to be like -1. It goes down to -2 today, so it is really cold. It was supposed to snow when I was packing for this trip. However, I think it's past now. I don't think it's going to snow today, which is good because snow would delay the flight later, and that's not on. This is my outfit of the day. I've just got on some jeans, some really thick jeans to battle the cold out there. I've got a high neck black jumper on, which is from Shein. These jeans are from Topshop. This belt is from Bershka, and I have a Jack Wills tartan scarf on, which is so big and keeps me so warm. And I've just got a cream bobble hat on from New Look, I want to say. So yeah, that's my outfit, as well as I've got a coat to go on. I've got a leather coat, which actually keeps me really warm, and I'm going to bring some gloves with me as well, because I really don't want to be focusing on the cold when I'm trying to experience Washington to its fullest. I'm just vlogging on my phone temporarily just because my camera's in my bag and I can't be bothered to get it out. But we just took a trip to Target just to check out the weather before we went into DC, and it is so unbelievably cold. I've not felt cold like this in so long, and I think it would just be so uncomfortably cold to go into the centre and stand outside for a few hours taking photos. So I'm actually coming back here again next weekend, and it's supposed to be substantially warmer. So I think I'm probably going to go and do the sightseeing next week, but we're just going to pop to a mall quickly just to get out, get some food, and of course do the traditional Bath and Body Works visit. Been to Bath and Body Works in about, I don't know, God knows how long. Oh, $10 off 3 wick candles. Yeah, that's exciting. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to buy anything. I have not seen these sanitizers for ages, so I'm going to fill up. This place is just terrible. I cannot help but buy stuff, so I'm just going to buy sanitizers because they're the cheapest thing I can get. Well, I'm back now. I'm so cold and I'm about to order some food, but I mentioned the other day my go-to drink from Starbucks back home. However, it's different in the States. So this is my go-to Starbucks. It's a strawberry acai refresher, and I cannot recommend it more to anyone who doesn't know what to get from Starbucks, who doesn't drink coffee. It's so good. And even though it's freezing cold outside right now, I don't care. I'm still getting a cold drink, and this is my go-to drink, so. I get mine with lemonade, if you want to know as well. Fluffing my mouth with a scarf. There we are. Ugh. I'm so grateful that we didn't actually go into the city centre, only because it's so cold and it's getting colder outside. It's actually, I can't even describe how cold it is. My hands are like permanently in like a claw shape. I can't straighten them because my hands are so cold. So yeah, I'm very grateful we didn't go, but next week, in fact next weekend, when I come back here, I think I'm going to try and figure out how to get to the centre of Washington and see the sights on public transport. I think there's a train that takes you into the centre that's a lot cheaper than an Uber, so yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, as you saw, we went to the mall instead. I only went into one shop that I'm probably the most excited for every time I come to the States, which is Bath & Body Works. Don't know what it is about it, but I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you what I got from there. So for the last few times I've been to Bath & Body Works, I haven't actually been able to find the liquid hand sanitizers. And the reason I say liquid is because they have spray hand sanitizers, and they're nice, but they're not as nice as the liquid ones. And they've had like the odd one or two, but they've not had like 5 different scents, because they always have a $5 for $8 on hand sanitizers. So this time I went into the store. It was a massive Bath & Body Works, and they had so many different scents for hand sanitizers. So I got the 5 for $8. I got Hibiscus Paradise, Honolulu Sun, Gingham, which is one of my all-time favourite Bath & Body Works scents, Peach Bellini, and Cactus Blossom. And I also got a candle because it was $10 off 3-wick candles. For those of you that know, they are so expensive normally. They're like $24 normally for a 3-wick candle, whereas $14 is a bit more of a respectable price to pay for a candle. So I found this one. It's a very unusual scent for me. I was drawn to the packaging, but I actually normally don't like this scent, so that's why it's strange. So it's this one. So it's going to match perfectly in my room. I just think it's such nice packaging, and it is the pink watermelon scent. And I like watermelon the fruit, but I don't like the smell and taste of artificial watermelon, like watermelon sweets. I cannot stand. But the smell of this is really good. It's like a subtle, and it literally it smells exactly how you think pink watermelon would smell. And I've just noticed there's a massive nail dent in my candle, which is really annoying. So yeah, I'm quite happy with everything I got in Bath & Body Works. And then, as you saw, I also went to Target. I got myself another concealer. I normally just get the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, shade C1. And I also got Vic some beef jerky, which I do every time. So yeah, not too interesting in Target. I was going to get a few snacks, however, I decided not to, because I thought if I buy snacks, I've got to eat them. And if I don't buy them, I don't eat them. I've been snacking a lot recently, and I'm really annoyed at myself for it. I do it a lot when I'm bored, so like on the flight, if I've got nothing to do, I'll be like, oh, let's go and grab some chocolate from business class, or let's have a couple of shortbread biscuits with my tea. Like, it's just not needed. So the fact that I didn't get anything in Target encourages me not to eat snacky foods between meals. I'm going to stick to my main meals, I think, as much as I can. So yeah, speaking about food, I'm about to order some. For those of you that are very consistent watchers of my channel and have seen some of my previous vlogs from when I've been traveling, you would have seen many instances where I spent so long trying to find a Chick-fil-A, and it was always very common that I would go to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday because that was the day I was in America, and Chick-fil-A doesn't open on a Sunday, so I've just not had the opportunity to have Chick-fil-A since well before coronavirus. So there is actually a Chick-fil-A down the road, but I'm just gonna see if they do it on Uber Eats because I'm lazy and I don't want to walk in the cold anymore, which I think is a fair point. The goods are here. Crisscross fries, I think that's what they're called. I call them crisscross fries anyway. I think they're just called waffle fries, to be honest. Chick-fil-A sauce. A small mac and cheese, which to be fair, for a small, is quite big. And finally, we have the nuggets. Can't wait. Do you know what? I'm going to try the mac and cheese first because I have not tried that before. Don't even last more than a minute. I would so get that again. I wish I got a medium, to be honest. Then again, I do have a lot of food left, so maybe a small was a good idea. But yeah, moving on. This changes the game. I don't know about you, but I like to go with my fries first before the main dish. So yeah, this. I don't really know what Chick-fil-A sauce is, and I don't think anyone really does. It's not really, it doesn't taste like anything that I can compare it to, so it's literally one of those where you kind of have to try it for yourself to know, really. So I've eaten my fries, had my mac and cheese, ate about 2 nuggets, and I'm so full. So yeah, I've actually got quite a few hours now. I think I've got like 6, maybe just under, until I've set my alarm to wake up for pickup. So I'm going to keep my nuggets for later, I think, and eat those when I feel a bit peckish again. But yeah, I think I'm just going to sit in bed now and just, I like to make time for myself when I'm away, to just sit in bed, watch YouTube, relax, maybe have a bath. I'm not going to have one here though, because as you saw, it's just so shallow. No thanks. I actually need to get everything packed back into my case because I just kind of pulled everything out, and I kind of regret that because I don't normally do that. So yeah, I need to put everything back in so I don't have to do it later, really. Just to kind of maximise my time in bed because I'm a lazy shit. I've just realised I've forgotten about all this, and my case is literally full to the top, so well done. I just had to put my pyjamas on because this food baby was not comfortable in jeans, so. This is severely concerning me right now because everything's in there apart from my makeup bag, which is actually quite big, so, and the extender is already on. I have been sat in bed for like the last 2 hours. I at one point almost fell asleep, but since then I've just been watching Ellie Darby on YouTube, and I'm hooked on her videos at the minute. I've probably seen her engagement video like 3 times, and I just love her and Connor as a couple. I just think they're so good to watch. So yeah, I've been binge watching her channel for, in fact, the last few weeks. So yeah, that's been passing my last few hours. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm not going to sleep. I've got like 2 hours left till I actually have to get ready. But we take off extremely late from Washington. So UK time, it'll be like 4 a.m. So it's quite a late departure for us compared to some other America flights. So it's going to be extremely tough to make it through the night if I don't get some sleep. While I've been led here as well, I've been thinking, I feel like I kind of regret a little bit not going into DC. I know I'm coming back next week, but I really wanted to vlog it for you guys, which is a shame. But I just know I would have been so cold. And I'm so toasty and warm in bed right now. I've got my heating on like 27 degrees Celsius in this room. So, yeah, I'm super cozy. I don't know, these last few hours I've just been like kind of beating myself up a little bit in quite a few ways. I've been beating myself up about not sleeping before the flight. I've also been feeling really bad about myself. I know I do it to myself, but I'm in the mindset to get back in the gym and start to get fit again. I think people confuse when I say I want to go to the gym, it's not for weight loss. I think people just instantly, for some reason, think when I say that, I mean weight loss, which is not the case. I want to build my muscle and tone up. That's my thing. And during the very first lockdown, I really got myself in a good place of doing morning workouts, which woke me up. But in the winter, I lose every ounce of motivation to do anything. I hate winter so much. January is just such a tough month for me. And I know we're not in January anymore, but I think because of the lockdown, I feel like my January mood has kind of extended to February, and I really want to get back to the gym. And I could have gone to the gym today in the hotel, but I'm very cautious about being safe with coronavirus. But then it's like, do I give up my rest or do I go to the gym? But then I'm sat here eating biscuits and Chick-fil-A. I could have made a wise decision of ordering some healthier food. And I just think, I think this lockdown has been fine. I don't find it's hit me as much as it's hit other people, only because I'm able to get out, I'm working, I'm travelling to different countries, which I'm so appreciative of. But I'm still very safe at the same time, and I really don't like to take advantage of that fact. But I think this third lockdown's just really it's doing things to me, I don't know. I'm just beating myself up in every single way possible, and I just shouldn't. Yeah, I think it's the same for everyone. I think this lockdown, and I want the travel industry to go back to normal, because it's just sad to see it the way it is at the minute. It's sad because obviously flights are empty. Our flight last night was ridiculously empty. Same tonight. And I really miss those planes being full. I miss being busy. I miss taking people to places for happy reasons and not for sad reasons. So, as much as I love my job so much, I wouldn't change it for the world. But I couldn't wish more than ever right now for things to go back to normal. But yeah, I'm doing everything that I have in my power to do my bit. I'm always wearing my mask in any situation I feel necessary. Yeah, it's nice to pop to the mall, which I can't do at home, go to the shop and just get a few nice things, just to feel a little bit normal for once. But even then I just feel bad because obviously my family at home can't do that, and just beating myself up in every way, and it's just silly. I think the hardest part is, I think, not knowing when things are going to be back to normal. At the very start of all this, the government were like, yeah, it's gonna be back to normal this time, we're hoping for it to be then. But now I think they've realised their mistakes and they can't give us the time. And I think if we had a time frame that we were working towards to get back to normal, I think that would make things a whole lot better, but it's just the unknown. I see what YouTubers mean now when they say that talking to a camera is their therapy, because I think it really is for me. It just kind of helps talking to no one really, but in actual fact it's just you guys kind of listening to my thoughts and feelings at the time. So yeah, I massively appreciate you guys listening to my ramble. So here's the last of the view that we're going to be seeing before we go home. As you saw, I've just been sat in bed for the last 4 hours. I mean, I knew the time would go quickly, but that last 2 hours literally like flung by. So I've just had a shower. I'm just going to get back into bed and get my makeup on before, yeah, we go. So I'm all ready for my flight home now. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this, what has felt like an extremely long weekly vlog. So yeah, I just got to get everything packed into my case, get my uniform on and head home. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this week-long vlog just as much as I enjoyed making it. Even though this week started off as an extremely stressful week, vlogging actually helped relax me a little bit. It gave me something to take my mind off of it. But yeah, this week's been really successful. I've had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like down below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, as I am still on the way to 1,000 subscribers and it would mean so much to me to reach that milestone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves during this really tough time. We're getting through it together. And I shall see you in a video very soon.